They don't do this for everyone, but if your cat has done even one of these things, it means something more is going on. Number 1. Headbutts, nose boops, and forehead presses. Let's start with some classics. Be it a boop of the nose, a gentle press of their forehead, or a full-blown battering ram of a headbutt. If your cat finds a way to touch you with their face, they sure do like you. Generally speaking, this is a behavior called bunting, and cats only do it to humans that they feel are special. So if your cat headbutts you or gently presses their face against you in any way, that is the biggest of deals. It's how cats transfer their scent onto you. In cat language, that means, you're special, you're mine now. I want you to belong to me. In fact, you do belong to me. This is because a cat's forehead and cheeks are stuffed with scent glands, so when they rub their faces into you in whatever way they choose, they're spreading their smell into you. They would only do that to you for one of two reasons. A, they're claiming you as their property, or B, they think you're special. And to be fair, if they're doing it for reason A rather than reason B, why would they want to claim you as their property if they didn't think you were pretty neat? People don't buy things they don't like, do they? No. So, hey, regardless of why they're doing it, the fact they think you're cool is part of the reason. Essentially, they're marking you as part of their social group, their inner circle, something they'd only do to their favorite. Same goes for those little nose boops or when they press their forehead into you. Any method of interacting with you by using their face is all about welcoming you into the fold. Number 2, bringing you to their safe spot. I've said it before and I'll say it again because it's one of those fundamental facts about cats that's impossible to avoid. They're highly territorial creatures. They like to claim land as their own. And when I say land, what I mean is your home, or certain corners of it. But they're not always claiming land for reasons of dominance or authoritarianism. Sometimes they just want a cozy little comfort zone to call their own. Maybe it's the windowsill on a sunny day. Maybe it's a specific corner of the bed. Or perhaps it's inside that box you left under the bed from an Amazon delivery 6 weeks ago that you now can't throw away because your precious fluff ball loves curling up inside it so much. This is their space. They love it. If they want to be with you, they will leave their space to be with you where you are. But if they want to be alone, they will slink away to curl up in their private little cozy corner. But some pet parents will be familiar with a very cute phenomenon. When your cat literally guides you to their designated cozy corner because they want you to join them in their safe space. It's cute, it's adorable, but it's also so much more than that. It's their way of saying, this is where I feel safe, and I want to share it with you. It's intimate, personal, kind of like introducing you to their inner world or welcoming you into their home. And there is no way they would do it unless their opinion of you was very, very high. Number 3, they let you pick them up, even briefly. Not all cats love being picked up. In fact, some outright hate it, and that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It is to be respected. But if your cat lets you lift them up, even if for only a few seconds, and doesn't instantly squirm around or bolt away, that is a big vote of trust. It means they know that they're safe with you, even when gravity is being violated, and they're being yanked on up into the air. What's an even bigger deal is if they seem totally calm with it, relaxed even, leaning into your arms and letting you cradle them, maybe even gently purring as you do. It may not seem all that big of a deal, but remember, you're removing control from them. You are, even briefly, denying them the right to be masters of their own destiny. Imagine how odd it would be to be lifted up, denied the ability to walk of your own accord, and just plop down elsewhere. It would be terrifying, right? So the fact they let you do this is a massive vote of trust. It means they feel safe with you. Number 4, they guard you while you sleep. Have you ever woken up to your cat sitting at the foot of the bed, watching the door, or lying across your legs like a furry blanket? Or even sat at the foot of your bed, staring at you like they are a mighty eagle surveying the land they are tasked with protecting? That's not random. Many cats like to position themselves to keep an eye out, to ensure they can survey their surroundings and make sure all is well. But they don't just do it for themselves. They're doing it for you. Never ever forget, you are their favorite person. In fact, you're so much more than that. You are their family. You are, as weird as this may sound, kind of their territory. So when you're asleep, they might want to protect you, because to you, they're just a cute little cat. But to them, they are a mighty lion or lioness. And what do lions and lionesses do better than guarding their cubs? So yeah, sure, it's kind of dramatic, but it is incredibly sweet, and definitely a sign they think you're special. Would you waste your time guarding and protecting someone while they slept if you didn't think they were special? No, of course not. And neither would your cat. Number 5, sleeping on you or next to you. Of course, they might not guard you while you sleep. They might join you while you sleep by wriggling into bed with you, or clambering onto your lap for a nap, or onto your chest for a rest, or onto your head, using it as a bed. Cats sleep for up to a whopping 16 hours a day. Napping means an awful lot to them, so they are awfully picky about where they do it. You've no doubt noticed that your cat has a few choice spots where they love to curl up into a ball where the napping mood strikes. So if they choose to sleep on you, well, that is the biggest of deals. Sleeping near someone means extreme trust. Sleeping on them means even more trust. I mentioned that when you sleep, you are at your most vulnerable, and that's why your cat might love to guard you. But when your cat sleeps, they're also vulnerable. Pretty much everyone is at their most vulnerable when they sleep. That's why sharks don't sleep, because they don't want to be vulnerable. That's not a joke, by the way. Sharks don't sleep. I know this video is supposed to be about cats, not sharks, but isn't that weird? Number 6, showing you their belly. If we are going to talk about vulnerability, we have to talk about your cat's stomach. Their belly is a very vulnerable spot. Of course it is. It's soft, squishy, and full of many of their vital organs. Your cat guards it for the same reasons a human might wear a helmet when riding a motorbike, or wield a shield when marching into a sword battle. In the wild, a cat would never expose their belly to anyone for fear of the harm that could come their way. So if your cat is willing to show you their stomach and not get defensive or protective of it, that means they trust you. That means that, as far as they're concerned, their great big wobbly bag full of important organs will never fall into harm's way around you. If they flaunt their stomach around you, it's their way of saying, hey, you, yeah, you, I feel totally safe around you. This means love, this means trust, and crucially, it means they must think you are rather special. Number 7, gentle nibbling or love bites. So let's address the thumbnail, because so far I've been talking a lot about gestures that are rather obviously loving. But in the thumbnail of this video, we showed a cat biting someone, and viciously tearing your sharpened teeth into someone might not seem like an obvious sign of love, or at least not to most people. If your cat gives you tiny gentle nibbles on your hand, arm, or even your nose or toes, it's usually a sign of affection. Yes, really, you might think it's a vicious attack, you might think they've mistaken you for food. But no, it's an honest-to-God sign they think you're special. This is because it mimics the grooming behavior that would exhibit amongst their litter when they were young. Little kittens will always nibble each other's fur to help get out of tangles or to just generally show they care. So, if it is now you who is getting nibbled, that just means they've invited you into the club, and that's a special place to be. Though, to be clear, there is a difference between a gentle nibble and a big bite. If your cat aggressively chomps their teeth into you with enough force to pierce the skin and draw blood, that might not be all that affectionate. Of course, there's a difference between love bites and overstimulation. Love bites are light, usually without any pain, and often come during cuddling or play. If the bite is quick and followed by licking or purring, well, hey, you've just been love nibbled. But anything more than that, that's when you need to be worried. Is it weird that your cat bites you to let you know they love you? Totally, but it's also adorable. And let's be blunt about this. Have you ever met a cat who isn't a little bit weird? If you think you have, you're lying to yourself. Don't let the cuteness distract you from the truth. They are peculiar little creatures. They do odd things like bite people they love to show them that they love them. And to be fair, we love them for being odd. And that's how you know your cat has marked you as special, because you'd rather have a loving cat than one who rips all your furniture to shreds. And if your cat is doing that though, and you want to know how to stop them, check out this next video.